Greetings, my wonderful people, lovers of freedom worldwide, and my fellow Biafrans. You are welcome back again to QUEENCAPON Media, the one and only YouTube channel where they give una back-to-back updates on everything where they go on in Biafran land and what it is up in our territory. So, my wonderful people, as usual, I am back again with some updates regarding what happened today. This particular update is coming from the table of our brother Christopher Okenwa. Here he said, did Finland profit from Bola Ahmed Tinubu's corruption by unlawfully detaining peaceful, law-abiding Biafrans and branding them terrorists? He asked questions, say, all this evil wey Finland commit against Biafrans, did they benefit anything from Tinubu government, or rather government of Nigeria? Let's see the answer. Just to secure access to Biafran natural resources, especially gas, at the cost of Biafran's life and through the blatant violation of our fundamental human rights. President Tinubu commend Finland for intervening in Simon Ekpa's case, says federal government will not tolerate diversity. President Tinubu he commended Finland for arresting or intervening in Simon Ekpa's case, meaning that he commended them for arresting or detaining Simon Ekpa. Said that the federal government of Nigeria would not tolerate any divisiveness, that they will not tolerate any division in Nigeria. Okay, frame back deal to build 30 megawatts power plant on Victoria Island in Lagos. Na part of wetin dey benefit. Let's continue. President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria has claimed the top spot among a parade of the most ruthless, corrupt leaders. The infamous award came after the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project called for citizens worldwide to nominate individuals worthy of taking the spotlight for their roles in advancing criminal activity, aggravating poverty. Wow. The group, who coordinates a network of investigative journalists and activists around the world, said the Nigerian leader came third after a vote by participants. Mr. Tinubu, 72 years, was at the top for his role in entrenching a regime of corruption in Nigeria. He was the governor of Lagos for 8 years between 1999 and 2003, a period he used to amass enormous wealth for himself and for his family. Wonders, they say, shall never end. It's not even a news anymore, my people. We all knew that, yes, so Tinubu collected that award with his full chest. Number third, the third position of the world's most corrupt and ruthless leaders. Yes, so they did it through votes and he collected the award. In fact, I was even expecting him to be number one. Let's move on to the next update. This particular update from the table of our brother Christopher Okenwa says, the power of women in nation building, a Biafran perspective. After reading out this write-up he shared with us, I'm going to be sharing with you the pictures, yes, of what African leaders, mostly women, where he brought for us to study. For you to know that women, they are actually important in this struggle for leadership, or in this struggle for freedom. Let's continue with the rest of the write-up. He said here, Marcon S. once said that wherever he traveled, when he see women in leadership, the society thrives, be it in education, the economy, or social progress. This timeless truth resonates deeply with Biafra's vision for liberation and sustainable nationhood. His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu echoed this conviction when he declared that the realization of Biafra will come when women fully join the liberation movement. Women bring strength, structure, and a deep sense of responsibility to any cause they believe in. Their involvement is not just supportive, it is transformational. Likewise, His Excellency Simon Ekpa The Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra has consistently emphasized the critical role women play in Biafra cabinet. Their voices, wisdom, and leadership are not symbolic, they are foundational to the new Biafra we are building. The people of Biafra extend their love and respect to our mothers in Namibia and Tanzania, just as we cherish our mothers at home. We believe that when noble women rise to lead and serve, nations are in safe and caring hands. Namibia and Tanzania sisters and trailblazing women leaders of Africa, we stand united in truth, dignity, and liberation. Wow! So my people, these are the pictures of the world leaders, women world leader that he posted so that Biafrans will know the role of women in leadership and also in Biafra struggle. They use that opportunity to tell people who believe say he cannot lead them. People that still have that primitive mindset that a woman that bend down, that have to bend down to urinate cannot lead them. That they are odogu and they can never be controlled or ruled. They can never be controlled or ruled by a woman. Look at these people, these wonderful, bold, and brave women. Look at this woman. This is the president, vice president, and the speaker. Look at their pictures. He included the Biafra deputy prime minister, Dr. NGOZI ORABUEZE, in this picture. And also, he also included our amiable, undisputable, Honorable Adaeze. Yes, so director for USB's foreign affairs. This woman, a very vibrant woman, a hard-working one for that matter. So my wonderful people, this is what our brother decided to share with us today. Let's move on to the next update. We don't carry us. So my wonderful people, the next update I'm going to be sharing with us today is still coming from the table of African Pan Limited, from the table of Dr. David Masanga. Look at what he said here. He said the world must not be silent about Buhari's record of repression. I'm going to be playing this audio for you so that when I go hear the reason that this our Papa stated here, the reason for the world not to be silent about the evil things that late President Buhari did during his own regime. So my people, may we hear from him.
And the lawyers included dumped them in Yaoundé. In violation of international law and in violation of ICC law, Nigeria is a member of International Criminal Court. Any cross-border incursion of anybody going at the cross-border to pick people in a state where refugees have run to violates the law. By the Rome Statute, that is a crime that the International Criminal Court under Bensouda should have reported. Madame Bensouda flew into Yaoundé and was paid money. She kept quiet. I understand she's an ambassador for Gambia. How can such a person represent a nation in the United Kingdom after making such mistakes, silly mistakes, and very bad mistakes in the ICC? They rendered 10 men, abducted them. Refoulement is a prohibited in international law. They took them to Yaoundé, sentenced them at 5 a.m. in the morning for life. Buhari and Paul Biya. This is the man you want Dr. Masanga here to sit and glorify? No. I can't mourn such people. I can't mourn such people. But let the family mourn. I want to bring to your attention the Naira 10 Cameroonians a cream of southern Cameroonian people who should be in Cameroon, southern Cameroon, looking for simply for advocating for their independence, for their own country, which was left without an agreement. There is no agreement that gave Cameroon, southern Cameroon to Cameroon. I have looked for this agreement. I've searched for it, researched everywhere, looked, asked the British government, asked the French government, asked the UN, where is the agreement where you signed and endorsed that you had handed over southern Cameroon to Cameroon? It is not available. Everybody, when you talk about southern Cameroon conflict, either wants to kill you, eliminate you, or dodge you, never to call you again, or never to take your telephones. They locked up 10 professors, 10 lawyers. We are where we are today because of that, because of what has happened to the people who had their own state, 1961, under the referendums, resolution 1608, that mandated them to go away and have their own state. Locked them up. Buhari, the court in Abuja again said, and the court, and I repeat, the court in Abuja said the 10 must be returned to Nigeria. A non-refoulement policy was violated. These were 10 refugees under the United Nations Refugee, OCHA, and other agencies, Commissioner for Refugees. They should have not been taken back to be killed by Paul Biya. A court in Abuja ruled that they should be brought back. Mr. Buhari ordered his Attorney General to defy the orders and oppose every institution. This Attorney General whom I have left on the charge sheet is the one I'm looking for, and I'm going to get him. I'm told Tinubu, after taking over power, there's a man called Sani, somebody, I need him. Anyway, he has the papers have already been filed. He's one of the few people who has been running around helping Buhari to kidnap people. But I have not stopped there. Why I'm addressing you today is that I want just to give notes that any member of Buhari's family should not touch the estate of Buhari in London. Because thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the globe and in Africa. The passing away of General Buhari, a military general who ruled Nigeria twice, after coming to power in a military coup and then coming back through a civilian democratic route. General Buhari's legacy is a legacy replete of repression, abduction, kidnap, extraordinary rendition, and extrajudicial assassination attempts on various political friends or enemies that he perceived to be the people against his regime. Today, as we mourn this guy, we must remember that the truth must come out. That the people of Southeast and the Biafran people have suffered a great deal in the hands of Buhari. And we should not just wash everything, mix it, leave it under the carpet. Buhari created Boko Haram. Buhari promised that he knew where Boko Haram were, and they said once he takes power in 100 days, in the first term of office, he will crush and remove Boko Haram. Buhari has left us a legacy of Boko Haram on the continent of Africa, in the Sahel region. And we keep on telling people we want to give him. In Africa we have a saying, when a man dead, man who is dead, a dead man has gone, we don't tell him because he won't be able to come back to answer. But here are the crimes that Buhari committed, which every Nigerian, which every African, which the British government, the American government are aware of. In the first government of Buhari in the military, Buhari kidnapped, abducted a man from United Kingdom, a former Minister of Finance called Umar Diko. For the younger generation that are running around the platforms of social media, you can't give a condolence message without outlining the legacy of this man, Buhari. Buhari took lives of so many people. The first extraordinary rendition attempted until Mr. Umar Diko was found in a coffin in Stansted Airport, being flown back for Buhari to kill him. This is not a man we should mourn. This is not a man who should have come for medicine in our hospitals in the United Kingdom. We pay taxes for these medicines. We pay our taxes to keep this country, Britain, where a man who was killed denied people medicine, denied medical treatment to prisoners, failed to...
So my wonderful people, my fellow Biafrans, I believe say una don't see every update whether inside this video. Abeg, wetin be your own opinion? Please, I'll be needing your own thoughts about them in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and share this video so that fellow Biafrans will have the opportunity to see this video, watch it, and equally learn one or two things, or avoid being a victim of ugly circumstance, or they will be updated in the process. Please share this video so that others will benefit from this. Thank you so much for doing so, and I'm going to be seeing you guys again in my next one. Bye.